Hello, happy new year to you. I hope 2022 has started well for you. Maybe you're still easing yourself into it. I know I am. I'm definitely not up to full speed until next week, but there's so much occurring. I wanted to just come and give you a little bit of a heads up. Now, normally I would do this live straight into Facebook, but I do want to show you something on my screen. Hence, this is a little bit of a pre-record. And for those of you who are subscribed to the mailing list, I will put all this in an email to you as well, so that you can always look back and check. Because there's quite a few things occurring, and because things happen gradually, because the Training Designers Club is an evolution rather than a revolution, I do sometimes forget to highlight all the new things that are happening. So I'll keep this as brief as I can. The first thing I want you to be aware of is our next Lunch and Learn session is ready for booking, and that is on designing online courses. It's happening on the 28th of January. And we all know how important it is to offer a blended approach these days. And although everyone has managed to, well, most people have managed to transition to delivering virtually as well as face to face, designing for online delivery, i.e. not live, is different again. So that's what we're going to be focusing on the 28th of January, and you can book your place on the Lunch and Learn page. On the subject of Lunch and Learns, at the moment there are lots and lots of recorded sessions of our past sessions. That page is starting to look a little bit cluttered, so I'm decided to have a little bit of a spring clean before the spring. I'm going to prune a lot of those sessions out and make them VIP content only. I'm not going to do that straight away. I am going to give you a couple of weeks to have a look and see if there's anything that you do want to get your hands on. Give you a chance to do that before I clear a whole load of those out. It's just getting to be, as the Training Designers Club grows and we do more and more things and we have more and more resources and more events, I just feel it's getting a little bit unwieldy. So I want to try and streamline that a little bit. There is something brand new on the resources, which is I'm going to show you in just a moment, which is why I wanted to do the screen share. In fact, there's a couple of things on the resources, so I'm going to switch to that in just a moment. And before I do that, just something else to make you aware of. I did ask in the Facebook group what you liked about the Facebook group, which features appeals to you, because I do put quite a lot of effort into things and not everything gets a lot of engagement. And I know some of that is due to the algorithm and Facebook doing what Facebook does, which is a mystery to mere mortals. However, I think what I'm going to be doing this year is I love doing the Monday musings for you, but they don't seem to be that popular. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to post a short visual tip on a Tuesday. So our Tuesday top tips will remain. And Thoughtful Thursday is either going to be a link to an article, a website, a blog, or it's going to be one of my video musings. So that will chop and change a little bit. So they're going to be just the two regular things that I pop in the free Training Designers Club group from now on, as well, of course, as our welcoming people on a Friday. So without further ado, let me pop on over to the website and show you a couple of new things. So here we are on the Training Designers Club website. You may not have visited for a while, so this may be relatively new to you. So this is the homepage, which tells you a little bit about the Training Designers Club, who it's for, how we can help you with our learning to design training, whether you want to be part of an virtual team, and all the other things, that little information things there. So all about the Training Designers Club there. But what I want to draw your attention to is actually along the top here, you can see a lot of these are just VIP accessible areas only. It's because it's my website, so obviously I have access all areas. But what I want to draw your attention to is this training resources tab, which you should definitely have access to. It's always been there, don't know how often you look at it, but there is now a new part to this training resources tab. And it's the book club, and it's not really a book club because we don't run it as a book club, but in the discussions, the very many discussions that our VIP members have, they're forever recommending books to one another, and we thought it was a shame that all these recommendations were kind of getting lost, because as you can imagine, there's a lot of chat over like 6 weeks on WhatsApp. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. So when people are saying, oh, I know this has been asked before, but I can't find it in the conversation, long story short, decided to start collating all the books and put them in one place. And this is where, you're getting the benefit of the VIP activity, because I decided to do this for the VIP members. But then I thought, well, the work's done now, so why not share it more freely? So that's what I'm doing. So if you click on the book club, it takes you to a brand new page. It's early days and it will definitely grow. But the idea is, as you can see here, there are 3 that have come up quite recently or come up more than once. So 3 that I particularly want to highlight. So you can just click on those and purchase them if you want. And here we have our table to allow members to search for books that have been recommended. And forgive me, I haven't got my glasses on. This was a bit of an oversight on my part. So you can see it's very simple. It's just by the title, the author, the link to purchase it if you want, and then I've put a category in there. So the way to search this is we use our little search icon. It says find in view. So if I want to search for, I won't do leadership because that'll come up with loads. Let's say we know there's a book by Simon Sinek in there. So I just type in Simon and I hit the return, and you can see that all it does, it highlights. It doesn't actually bring it to the top or just show it, just highlights. So we can see a book there, and obviously on this view we can see one above it as well, but if we just tick this down arrow, it will take you to the next. It will take you through the whole list. So it's very easy to think, oh, actually that I like the look, that's the one I'm looking for, start with Y. And then obviously you can just click on that link and that takes you through to purchase it if that's what you want to do. So quite straightforward. The other way that we can search is, so let's say I do want to put in, I want to learn more about learning. So I type in learning into the find in box, hit that. And again, we'll go through all the different toggles. So there's one book that's got learning in the title, but you can see here it's highlighting where we've got learning as a category. So there are other ways that we can search. You can look at my categories here. So we can sort them. At the moment, they're sorted by first to last. So you can bring up all the ones that are psychology related or mindset related or business related, and it just puts them all in a nice little group so you can have a look. And the reason that it's in this format, which is, there may be a better format, but I'm not that technical, and I wanted to make sure it was something that we could search reasonably easily without anybody breaking it. So that's why it's in the format that it is. So that is the latest new feature, but I am just going to go back to the training resources page and just highlight a couple of things, because again, you may not have visited for a while. So the lunch and learns are on here, the annual pass to become a VIP member, as you would expect. With all the courses, so if you are new to training design or you want to push on your training design skills, you can access all of those there. The webinar replays, some of these are having a prune, by the way, particularly some of these lunch and learns. So if you see any lunch and learns here that you think, oh, I keep meaning to get that, make sure you get that in the next couple of weeks, because it may not be there. I am giving this whole thing a pruning, but do go and have a look whilst it's still there. Links to the ready written training materials, they just click on that and it takes you through to Power Hour. And this is new. So Terry Pierce, one of our VIP members, has invented this set of cards to allow you to transform boring content into interactive learning. We've had a couple of sessions with Terry learning how to use the cards, but to be honest, they're very self-explanatory. But it is nice, obviously, to do things as a group sometimes, because you pick up other ways and other ideas when you do that. But they are very self-explanatory. And Terry does provide assistance via his own website for doing that. But if you wanted to buy those, you can get those directly from this website as well. And the links to the Training Design podcast, if you haven't listened to that before, then give that a listen. So loads and loads on there at the moment. It is going on a diet, like many people in the new year, but I just wanted to make sure that you're fully aware of everything that's out there, and so that you can make the most of it, and why not even become a VIP member. And finally, one last thing to let you know about is in the next couple of days, certainly by the end of this week, you might start seeing a little short video from me encouraging you to enroll on a completely free resource. I really hope that you spot it, and when you spot it, you go ahead and you enroll on that resource, because it's something that is my gift to you. It's something that will help you to design better training more quickly, more efficiently, and have better results. So I've just got to put the finishing touches to it, but I have been working on it over Christmas, and I really, really hope that you like it, and I hope that it will help you to design even better training in 2022. So do look out for that in the Facebook group, and like it and share it if you think it's going to be helpful. Alrighty then, well, lovely to catch up with you all. Hope you all have a great year, and I look forward to engaging with you in the group. Take care. Bye.